What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss heavyweight fight this Saturday, UFC 310. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. Ciryl Gane, Alexander Volkov, Part 2 on the main card, heavyweight division, in a fight that, even though it's a rematch and the first fight wasn't really all that, exciting, eventful for a main event back in 2021, I think it was. I like this fight. I think it's a rematch that makes sense. Two guys who, they've definitely gone in different directions since their last fight, but have somehow found themselves back in the same place. And in this fight, you have Volkov, who's riding a 4-fight win streak, almost all by finish, right? His most recent fight, just absolutely beating the brakes off of Sergey Pavlovich. I don't even know how he didn't find the finish in that fight. He probably just felt so bad for beating the shit out of his own friend. But before that, finishing Tai Tuivasa, Alexander Romanov, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, right? He has been able to revitalize his career, find a new motivation, and he definitely, he's not wasting it. He's not. And in this fight against Ciryl Gane, in a fight where, he got absolutely shut down by Ciryl in their first fight. Gane went out there and put on a striking clinic and just picked Volkov apart from start to finish, all 5 rounds. And in this, in a fight which surprised me, I thought Volkov was going to give Ciryl Gane problems. I thought it was going to be a much more competitive matchup. But Gane, he's such a master of distance, so light on his feet, so athletic for a heavyweight. He is able to do everything Volkov can do, but just more effective, faster, smoother, sharper, more bladed. And I think that Volkov in this fight, I just think that he just has to be a bully. He just has to march forward if he wants to beat Gane in this fight. In the first fight, Gane showed the blueprint. He just had to be light on his feet, pepper Volkov the entire time, don't stay in the same place, keep moving, and just keep Volkov guessing, and was just able to piece him apart. He just has to do the exact same thing in this fight that he did the first time. And Volkov here just cannot be denied. He just has to march forward, be a bully, make this fight dirty, and kind of, make it dirty early so that later on in the fight, attack those legs of Ciryl. Just attack the body of Ciryl so that rounds 3, 4, 5, if he's still there, he's not moving so fast. He's not moving so fluid. And he can kind of go out there and utilize his length a little bit more because Volkov's so big. What is he, 6'8", 6'9" for a heavyweight? And he fights so well. He's able to use his distance as well. But I think that he has to just get the respect of Gane first to utilize his game plan a little better. So in this fight, this is tough because, like I said, it's even though it's a rematch, it's a different fight. Gane, who is going out there with something to prove. Yeah, he's coming off of a victory after losing to John Jones. But I feel like even though he finished Sergey Spivak, he definitely feels that he has something to prove, that he's still that guy right there in the heavyweight division. And Volkov has revitalized his career. 36 years old at heavyweight, not a bad thing. He's got, I'd say, about 2.5 years left of being right in his prime, right at the end of his prime. And I think that right now he's right in the thick of just his confidence being high. It's just all about being able to just get the respect of Ciryl Gane and fight his fight. And I'm really curious to see if Volkov can just let loose and not get shut down and not allow Gane to just bully him for 5 rounds. I'm curious to see in this fight. As you guys can tell, I'm rooting for Volkov in this fight, but I'm just not sure if he's just going to be able to get it done because Gane really is that good. Aside from that John Jones fight, he was giving Francis a real hard time before Francis just said, fuck it, I'm going full wrestling. He was giving Francis a hard time. So, Volkov could wrestle. Who knows? But I just don't see him doing that. I just don't see him going that route. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm a betting man. I got Gane, but I'm going to be rooting for Alexander Volkov. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this heavyweight fight. Who do you guys have? Do you guys have Gane? Do you have Volkov? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this rematch. But that's going to do it for today. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.